So have you ever wondered how JavaScript does so much at once? I mean, it's single-threaded. Let's dive in.
You'd think that would make your browser freeze constantly, right? Well, turns out it has a super clever system.
At the very heart of it all is something called the call stack. Think of it like a single-lane highway.
It's got a really simple rule: one thing in, one thing out. It absolutely cannot multitask.
Okay, so what about the slow stuff? Like fetching data or waiting for a timer to finish?
Here's the trick. JavaScript doesn't handle them. It passes them off to the browser's own web APIs.
These are the browser's heavy lifters for things like timers, network requests, and even user clicks.
Let's walk through it. Say you call setTimeout. First, it lands right on the call stack.
But then, boom, JS immediately kicks it over to a web API and just moves on. The stack is clear. Once that API's timer is done, the callback function gets moved into a waiting area, or a queue.
And here's where it gets really interesting. There isn't just one waiting room. There are actually two of them. You have the high-priority Microtask queue for promises and the regular callback queue for other stuff.
So who's the traffic controller for all this? That's the critical job of the one and only event loop.
The event loop is always watching the call stack, and it has one golden rule: it never, ever breaks.
When the stack's finally empty, it processes all high-priority microtasks first. It clears that queue completely. Only then does it grab just one task from the regular callback queue, and this whole cycle repeats. For us coders, this is everything. It's how we build fast, responsive UIs that don't freeze up. So, now that you know exactly how the engine works under the hood, what are you going to build?